What's up, YouTube? This your boy, Big Boy Snack Shine TV, and tonight I'll go over my WWE Raw review and highlights. So, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content, follow my social media down below in the description, and thank you guys for taking the time out of your night to watch my WWE Raw review and highlights. And let's get started. Now, WWE Raw was a good show, and I give it a 7.1 out of 10, just to get a fair rating. Even though it's a good show, and I give it a 7.1 out of 10. All right, it says then, now, forever together. The WWE video leads us into the show. We go live at the Huntingdon Center in Toledo, Ohio. Early today, Braun Breaker was filmed entering the arena. Ilya Dragunov is also shown arriving. Damage Control featuring Il Sky, Dakota Kai, and Kairi Sane is shown walking around. Lyra Valkyria, who will face Il Sky tonight, is shown entering the arena. Alright, so we get the Drew McIntyre address being attacked by the Judgment Day last week. Okay, Drew McIntyre makes his way to the ring. This Saturday, in the Glasgow, Scotland, he will battle Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship at WWE Clash at the Castle. Replayed last week on Raw, Damian Priest gave Drew McIntyre the top of heaven through the commentary table. Drew McIntyre was distracted as he was yelling at Michael Cole. Drew McIntyre grabs a microphone and the crowd chants CM Punk. Drew McIntyre says he's not focused on anything else but 5 days at Clash at the Castle. Drew McIntyre asks who is ready for a new world champion. He would say he is looking forward to going one with Damian Priest. But we know, however, Damian Priest goes Judgment Days is securely behind him. World Heavyweight Champion Damian Priest heads to the ring, flanked by Finn Balor and JD Madonna of the Judgment Day. They all get in the ring. Damian Priest casually walks past Drew McIntyre and grabs a microphone. Damian Priest says Drew McIntyre has his title shot at Clash at the Castle, but he's still out here making excuses. Last week, Drew McIntyre said Damian Priest made this personal. Why? Because Damian Priest made Drew McIntyre look stupid. Drew McIntyre made it personal right now. Drew McIntyre is telling these people that he needs the Judgment Day to be champion. This title is not the Judgment Day's world title. Drew McIntyre is forgotten about the man who holds it. Damian Priest is heading into Drew McIntyre's territory in front of his people, and he'll put him down as much as he loves his crew. Damian Priest doesn't need the Judgment Day or anyone else to be champion. Damian Priest is the champion because he's Damian Priest. The crowd boos. Drew McIntyre says that was a fine speech, but he doesn't give a what Damian Priest has to say. Drew McIntyre hopes Damian Priest enjoys his time with the title because it will belong to Drew McIntyre on Saturday. The only chance he has is with these idiots in the ring. Damian Priest tells him to give it a rest because he's still passing the blame. Damian Priest wants to make this simple. Tonight, Drew McIntyre can go one-on-one with Finn Balor. If he beats him, which Damian Priest knows Drew McIntyre cannot, then cannot. The Judgment Day is banned from inside. When Finn Balor beats Drew McIntyre, he wants the Judgment Day to watch. He wants the Judgment Day to have the honor and privilege to watch him beat Drew McIntyre in his own home. Drew McIntyre stares into Damian Priest's eyes and says, "You have to respect a man willing to dig his own grave." Drew McIntyre says he'll beat Finn Balor. He hopes Damian Priest is man enough to shake his hand next Monday because on Saturday he'll embarrass and humiliate him. Next week, Drew McIntyre will be standing here as the World Heavyweight Champion. Drew McIntyre tells the production team to hit his music, and he walks off. All right, that was a decent opening to the show. Yeah, decent opener to the show. I'm looking forward to experiencing the atmosphere of Drew McIntyre's homecoming in Scotland for hashtag WWE Clash at the Castle, but I have a hard time not automatically thinking there will be interference from CM Punk. We'll see. I think CM Punk is going to show up and cost Drew McIntyre a world title at Clash at the Castle. So that's I think CM Punk is gonna be there at Clash at the Castle. But anyway, let me continue. Replay last week on Raw, Women's World Champion Liv Morgan told Dirty Dominik Mysterio she wanted to steal him from Rhea Ripley, despite saying he wasn't interested. Dominik Mysterio's body language showed that he certainly was. Later that night, Liv Morgan saved Dominik Mysterio from a beating by Braun Strowman, leading to Braun Strowman being destroyed by the Judgment Day. Finn Balor stepped between Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan each time. So we'll go to the Judgment Day clubhouse. Dirty Dominik Mysterio is not happy to see Women's World Champion Liv Morgan in the clubhouse. She asks if he's decided to see her. Liv Morgan wants to give him her hotel key. She wants to see him later and thinks he wants to see her too. Dominik Mysterio says he doesn't want anything to do with her. Liv Morgan says a gorgeous man like him shouldn't be with someone who makes him call her mommy. A gorgeous man like should be with a girl who's not afraid to call him daddy. If he changes his mind, she'll be in her hotel room waiting. Liv Morgan walks off. Dirty Dominik Mysterio throws the hotel keys down. In the arena, Io Sky makes her entrance alongside Dakota Kai and Kairi Sane of Damage Control. Io Sky will face Lara Valkyra, next on Monday Night Raw. So we go to commercial break. We see an overhead shot of Toledo, Ohio. Video package: World Heavyweight Champion Damian Priest and Selena Vega attended in the natural Puerto Rico Weekend Day Parade in New York City over the weekend. Locker room: Rey Mysterio, Drag Lee, Braun Strowman, and Selena Vega are strategizing. Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, and Braun Strowman will battle Dirty Dominik Mysterio, JD Madonna, and Carlito later tonight. Okay, so we get Io Sky coming by the Damage Control, Dakota Kai, and Kairi Sane versus Lyra Valkyria. And this match right here, I must say, this was a not a bad match. It was just a good match. What it was, in my opinion, this was a good match. The bell rings, Io Sky charged, but Valkyria sidesteps her. Valkyria stomps away at her in a corner before the referee backs her up. Io Sky quickly kicks her and pulls her down by the hair. Io Sky punches away at her and stands on Laura Valkyria ponytail. The referee makes Io Sky release it. Laura Valkyria sneers at her. Io Sky mounts her with some punches and stumps before pulling her to her feet and whipping her to the corner. Lyra Valkyria slingshots over her and does a cartwheel. Lyra Valkyria sweeps the feet and hits a basement dropkick. Lyra Valkyria pulls her up and hits a Northern Lights suplex for a 2 count. Lyra Valkyria talks a little trash, so Io Sky slaps her in the face. Lyra Valkyria knees her in the midsection and clubs away at the back. Lyra Valkyria sends her into the ropes, but Io Sky ducks a spin kick. Io Sky does a handspring, but Lyra Valkyria takes her down and applies a pendulum submission. Lyra Valkyria swings her a bit before dropping her and pinning her for a 2 count. Lyra Valkyria knocks her out with a step up insecurity, and Io Sky rolls out of the ring to recover. Lyra Valkyria goes for a diving drop kick through the ropes, but Io Sky moves and pulls her down hard to ringside. Io Sky connects with the outside moonsault and celebrates. So we go to commercial break. We come back from the break to see Lyra Valkyria hit a springboard crossbody block off the second rope. Lyra Valkyria connects with a pair of clotheslines and a kick to the midsection. Lyra Akira hits a spin kick to the head and goes to the top rope. Lyra Akira lands a missile dropkick and hits a fisherman suplex for a 2 count. Lyra Akira takes a moment to pull herself together and grabs Io Sky. Io Sky fights her off, but Laura Bakira pulls her back. Laura Bakira sets up for a German suplex, but Io Sky counters into a roll through to send her into the turnbuckles. Io Sky excuse excuses a nice double underhook backbreaker. Ilsky steps on her and heads to the top rope. Ilsky goes for and over the moonsault, but she lands on her feet. When Lyra Kara moves, Lyra Kara lifts her, but Ilsky slides off. Lyra Kara sits on her shoulders for a 2 count. That is how Lyra Kara defeat Ilsky in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Ilsky quickly takes her down and hits a double stomp to the midsection. Ilsky covers 1-2 and Lyra Rakira kicks out. Lyra Rakira grabs her ribs in pain and appears to be gasping for breath after having the wind knocked out of her by the double stump. Ilsky applies a waistlock while Lyra Rakira does a standing switch. Ilsky charges the ropes and dives through the snap her off the middle rope. Ilsky gets on the apron and goes for a springboard, but Lyra Rakira catches her and hits the Nightwing. Lyra Rakira covers 1-2. Dakota Kai breaks it up. The referee was out of position and didn't see the interference. Lyra Rakira snares um, Kairi Sane at Dakota Kai and takes out Dakota Kai and Kairi Sane with some double baseball slides. Lyra Akira heads to the top rope, but Il Sky hits the ropes and knocks her down to the canvas. Il Sky hits a meteor in a corner and steps on her before heading to the top rope. Il Sky goes for the over the moonsault, but Lyra Akira gets to the knees up. Lyra Rakira scales the ropes to hit a tornado DDT. Lyra Rakira goes for the Nightwing, but Ilsky pulls her hair. Ilsky rolls her up with a perfect pin for the win. The winner by pinfall, Ilsky. I must say, this was a good match. Good match. Um, Dakota Kai and Kairi Sane attack Rakira from behind and double team her before walking off. Il Sky gets in the ring and rounds Lara Rakira before punching away at her. Dakota Kai and Kairi Sane get in the ring, get in the ring, but Kaden Carter and Katana Chance run down to make the save for Lara Rakira. Damage control backs off Il Sky motions for them to leave the ring and see damage control backs off. Pretty good match with Il Sky and Lara Rakira. I'm very interested in seeing this more aggressive side of Il Sky. I thought she loves this match to descend further into madness, but Il Sky picked up the victory. Looks like Katana Chance and Kaden Carter will get involved in this feud. Hashtag WWE Raw. This was a good match, and that's all I gotta say. Good match. The Judgment Day Clubhouse. Dirty Dominik Mysterio is in the clubhouse with a picture of Rhea Ripley ominously over her shoulder. Dominik Mysterio looks deep in through. Um, Ben Balor, JD McDonald, and Khalid can come in talking about their match later tonight. Ben Balor asks if Mysterio is okay. Dominic Mysterio says Liv Morgan was in here earlier. He told her to leave him alone, but she left her hotel keys. Carlito looks Carlito looks ecstatic and says that's cool. Ben Balor says it's not cool, and Carlito quickly agrees. So we go to commercial break. Women's World Champion Liv Morgan and CM Punk are heading to Fan Fantastics. It says Fanatics Fest NYC in August. Backstage segment: WWE Women's World Tag Team Champions Bianca Belair and Jericho Cargill are walking backstage. We'll hear from them later tonight. Okay, replay. WWE Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn implored Maxine Dupri and Akira Tozawa and Otis to leave the Alpha Academy last week on Raw. Gable will attack Sami Zayn and tells Otis to attack Sami Zayn, but Otis wouldn't do it. Chad Gable then shoves Sami Zayn into Otis, who intermittently knocked Maxine Dupri and Akira Tozawa off the apron, hurting them. Otis thought Sami Zayn attacked him and returned the favor with a World Strongest Slam. Chad Gable was thrilled his manipulation worked. So we go backstage segment. World Tag Team Champions The Miz is backstage looking for his partner R-Truth. Miz comes up to WWE Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn. Miz asks if he see R-Truth, but Sami Zayn says he has to see. He says he hasn't. Miz isn't happy, but things happen when R-Truth is left on his own. Miz walks off to find R-Truth. Sami Zayn continues walking and finds Maxine Dupri and Akira Tozawa. He says he was hoping to find them and asks Dupri if her ankle is okay. Dupri says she's doing better. Sami Zayn apologizes that they're in the middle of this thing with him and Chad Gable. Sami Zayn asks if they saw the footage of what happened. Maxine Dupri says they did. Sami Zayn says they didn't. Had to make his. Had to says they did. Sami Zayn says they didn't have to take this. Otis come up behind Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn faces him and says there's not much left to say. Sami Zayn says he'll see Otis in the ring tonight. Otis says he lost it and didn't mean for this to happen. Again, Sami Zayn says he doesn't have to explain. He went through this with Roman Reigns. Sami Zayn understands his reasons then, but he can't figure out why Otis continues to was to put up with Chad Gable. Otis says at one point he had it all. He had the money in the bank briefcase. His freaks, he lost it all. Chad Gable was there. His sister Maxine and brother Tozawa are his family. Without Chad Gable, he is nothing. Sami Zayn says this is not truth. That's what Chad Gable wants him to think. Who are Gable's words? Does Otis know how special he and his and could be? And he is and could be with a question mark. Sami Zayn hopes Otis will see it for himself. One of these days, the crowd chants Otis. So we get the Judgment Day clubhouse. The Judgment Day is talking in the clubhouse with Carlito. World Heavyweight Champion Damian Priest walks in and says Dirty Dominik Mysterio wasn't out when them at the start of the show, and now he's hearing something about a hotel key. Finn Balor tells Damian Priest not to worry about it. It's that Morgan is trying to distract them. Damian Priest asks where the keys is. No one seems to know. Carlito says they have to go since their match is next. Carlito, Dominik Mysterio, and JD Madonna walk off. In the ring, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, and Selena Vega of the LWO head to the ring. They'll team with Braun Strowman to take on JD Madonna, Dirty Dominik Mysterio of the Judgment Day with Carlito. So we go to commercial break. A video package highlight from NXT Battleground Las Vegas at the UFC Apex. Go check out my WWE NXT Battleground review and highlights. It was a good show, and I give it a solid 7 out of 10 on that video yesterday. So make sure you guys go check out my WWE NXT Battleground review and highlights this up on my channel right now. Anyway, let me continue. Video package. Louis Kaiser says he is aware of the things that have been said about him. Simple times such as he's only going through his mouthpiece last week. He didn't beat Sheamus with talking or any help. He beat Sheamus with A plus ruthlessness. How did he talking? How could how did the talking can destroy Sheamus' knee? Louis Kaiser says he belongs at the top. Anyone who dares to step in his way will be eliminated. Kofi Kingston eliminated. A weak tag team partner eliminated. A WWE legend eliminated. The rise of the caster has begun. You will call him Mr. Money in the Bank. The Uncle Howdy QR code flash on the screen during the entrance. So we get a six-man tag team match. LWO Rey Mysterio and Drag Lee, accompanied by Selena Vega and Braun Strowman, versus the Judgment Day, Dirty Dominik Mysterio and JD Madonna and Carlito. And this six-man tag team match, it was just I might as well say it was just a solid tag team match. The bell rings. It will be JD Madonna starting against Braun Strowman. JD Madonna immediately gets out of the ring. Carlito is actually the legal man and attacks Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman easily shakes him off and throws him across the ring. Dirty Dominik Mysterio is tagging as is his WWE Hall of Fame father, Rey Mysterio. Dominik Mysterio immediately tags out to Dominic JD Madonna. Rey Mysterio ducks a clothesline and forearms away at JD Madonna. JD Madonna catches him, but Rey gets out and wrenches the arm. Rey Mysterio scalps the ropes and hits a head scissors takeover, followed by a basement dropkick. Rey Mysterio Jay Madonna stun on first into the corner. Dragon Lee tags in and hits a slingshot dropkick in the corner. Dragon Lee connects with a vertical suplex for a 2 count. A dumb you suck chant picks up. Dragon Lee punches JD Madonna, but he has a whip reverse. Dragon Lee holds the ropes and moves JD Madonna back. The referee checks on JD Madonna and Dominik Mysterio use a distraction to Dragon Lee by pull down Dragon Lee. What was I? Sends Dirty Dominik Mysterio sends Dragon Lee into the ropes, but Rey Mysterio blonde tags in. Rey Mysterio hits his son with a flying seated senton. Dragon Lee throws Rey Mysterio into Dominik to hit him with a hurricane to take him out of the ring. Dragon Lee hits JD Madonna with a hurricane to take him out of the ring. Rey Mysterio brings a dive before hitting a plancha, but JD Madonna and Dirty Dominik Mysterio catch him. Dragon Lee goes for a dive to save his partner, but they avoid it and use Rey Mysterio to take him down. JD Madonna then hits Rey Mysterio with a gut buster at ringside. The Judgment Day stands tall. So we go to commercial break. We come back from the break to see Rey Mysterio and Carlito going at it. Carlito sends him in the corner and charge, but Rey Mysterio hits a drop toe hold into the turnbuckle. Carlito stops Rey from making the tag and attacks JD Madonna and JD Madonna attacks Rey Mysterio and wrenches the arm before hitting a back suplex for a 2 count. JD Madonna gets in the referee's face about the count. Carlito tags and attacks Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio blocks a right hand and punches back at Carlito. Carlito reverses a whip and hits a clothesline. Carlito pulls him up and puts him in a corner. It says Carlito punches Rey Mysterio and whips him to the opposite corner. Sternum first, Carlito. Uh, Carlito knocks Drag Lee down and goes back to Rey Mysterio. Carlito sends him to his corner, but Rey Mysterio boosts him back. Rey Mysterio hits Jenny Madonna with and Dominic Mysterio before Carlito hitting Carlito with a spin kick. Braun Strowman is going nuts on the apron. Rey Mysterio kicks Dirty Dominic and sends Jetty Madonna out of the ring before they attack. Rey Mysterio goes for the attack, but Dirty Dominic and Jetty Madonna pulls Braun Strowman off the apron. Carlito sends Rey Mysterio in a corner and charges, but he hits the ring post shoulder first when Ray moves. Dirty Dominik Mysterio and Jay Madonna check on Carlito at ringside. Carlito gets in the ring and grabs Rey Mysterio. Jay Madonna tags in and drops an elbow on the WWE Hall of Famer. Jay Madonna sends Ray into the ropes, but he lowers his head and eats a kick, but he said kick Rey Mysterio for a springboard moonsault, but JD Madonna catches him. Rey Mysterio counters with a tornado DDT. Dragon Lee and Carlito tag in. Dragon Lee punches Carlito back. Carlito reverses a whip, but Dragon Lee takes him out with a running hurricanrana. Carlito quickly drops him on the apron, but Dragon Lee kicks him back. Dragon Lee goes to the top rope, but Carlito cuts him off. Carlito sets up for a top rope superflex, but Dragon Lee counters and knocks him into the trio wall. Dragon Lee hits a hits a double stomp out of the tree of woe and covers 1-2, but Jetty Madonna breaks it up. Rey Mysterio pulls Jetty Madonna over the top rope. Dirty Dominic Mysterio drop kicks his partner off the apron. When Women's World Champion Liv Morgan is on the apron looking at Dirty Dominic, he gets out of the ring and tells her to leave. Selena Vega knocks Liv Morgan off the apron and onto Dirty Dominic. Dominic Mysterio falls back and Liv Morgan is startling him. They stare at each other for a few moments before Selena Vega attacks Liv Morgan. They quickly pull apart. Braun Strowman tag into a huge ovation. Braun Strowman does the Strowman Express running over Dirty Dominic, JD Madonna, and Carlito. Strowman gets Carlito in the ring and avalanches him before hitting a running power slam. Dragon Lee tags in and stands on Braun Strowman's shoulders. His Dragon Lee hits with a splash off Strowman's shoulders onto Carlito for the win. The winner of the match by pinfall, LWO and Braun Strowman. And this match right here, a fun 6-man tag match. This was a fun match. I changed my mind. This was a fun 6-man tag match. A fun 6-man tag match with LWO and Braun Strowman going over the Judgment Day and Carlito. The crowd was super into Strowman's hot tag, which they built well. The drama with Dirty Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan is quite good. I'm excited to see where this continues to go. Hashtag WWE Raw. I cannot wait for Rhea Ripley to come back. I just cannot wait for Rhea Ripley to come back, man, from injury. So I wish Rhea Ripley a speedy recovery. I hope she comes back, I hope so. I wish Rhea Ripley would. I'm praying I'm praying on my downfall that Rhea Ripley comes back. That's all I have to say. I miss Rhea Ripley. That's all I gotta say. When Rhea Ripley comes back, she's gonna deal with Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio. That's all I gotta say. When she comes back, she's going to deal with Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio. I'm telling you. And shout out to Cerise for saying that on his TikTok video. That's all I gotta say. So Cerise, if you watch this video, shout out to you, man. All right, let me continue. Elijah Dragunov says Raw is a different beast. In NXT, he was the undisputed king. He crawled, struggled, and cried, but he eventually overcame. Braun Breaker is the golden child. Dragunov says this is about developing skill and endurance when no one thinks you make it. The Mad Dragon will make Braun Breaker suffer. Dragon Lee will break him. Locker room. Um, Elijah Dragunov prepare. Wait, Ilya. Did I say right? Elijah Dragunov is preparing for his match against Braun Breaker when Ricochet walks up to him. Ricochet knows that Dragunov is capable of. He knows he'll show Braun Breaker what the Mad Dragon is all about. Ilya Ilya Dragunov says there are dangerous people in them, and then there is Braun Breaker. When he takes Braun Breaker down, he'll time for them to go another round. Ricochet says Dragunov's read his mind. He has Dragunov's back. Backstage segment. WWE Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn is walking backstage. He'll face Otis next. Commercial break. We see a shoot of the OVO Hydra, the home of WWE Clash at the Castle this Saturday. Okay, backstage segment. Io Sky is holding her head. Dakota Kai Dakota Kai tries to get her attention and asks, "What's that? What was that out there?" Io Sky looks physical and says she took care of it. Ilska then screams and shouts, "Damage control has to change." She runs off. Kairi Sane and Dakota Kai look frightened. And the WWE Continental Champion Sami Zayn makes his way to the ring. A loud Sami Zayn chant picks up. Sami Zayn thanks the crowd for the great reception. Sami Zayn says he could use that right now because he's been a messed up couple of weeks. They are 5 days away from him defending the Intercontinental Championship against Chad Gable. Sami Zayn says he doesn't even know what to call this rivalry. It started extremely personal, but now he doesn't know. Sami Zayn won't run down a list of every dirty move, sneak attacks, and manipulations with the Alpha Academy. Sami Zayn will put it bluntly on Saturday at Clash at the Castle. He will defeat Chad Gable and put an end to this once and for all. There is no one dealing with this manipulative, abusive, psycho, psychopath. It's time to go back to work for Sami Zayn as he continues to be the Intercontinental Champion. Chad Gable music hits and he comes out to the stage along with a recruiting Otis Maxine Dupree and Akira Tozawa. A loud "You suck" chant picks up. Chad Gable says this is the topic topical of Sami Zayn trying to tear down everything he's built and making himself the sympathetic superhero in someone else's story. The only manipulator is Sami Zayn, who always injects himself into everyone injects himself into everyone's business. The Alpha Academy is good. They trust Chad Gable's methods. They are quite happy. Chad Gable says they've been happier when their hero is Sami Zayn title on Saturday. Sami Zayn asks Chad Gable if he's out of his mind. Sami Zayn incredulous asks if Gable really thinks the Alpha Academy is happy. It's a killer. So happy Maxine Dupree is in an ankle brace. Is she happy? How about Otis? Chad Gable doesn't give a you know what about the three of them, but the people do. They they won't be happy until they leave Chad Gable's. Sorry, you know what? Once and for all. Once and for all. Chad Gable tells Sami Zayn to shut up. No one is leaving. Sami Zayn doesn't understand that they're a family. Families stick together. Chad Gable stares at Otis and says, "No matter what, they'll be by his side on Saturday." Sami Zayn tonight will get Chad Gable's version of Otis. This version listens to Chad Gable and does everything he says. Chad Gable will unleash him right now. So we go to commercial break. So we get a non-title match: the WWE Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn versus Otis of Combat Alpha Academy, Chad Gable, Maxine Dupree, and Akira Tozawa. And this was a squash match. The bell rings and they lock up. Otis powers him to the corner and gives him a clean break, which displeases Chad Gable. They lock up and Otis shoves him to the corner before clubbing away at Sami Zayn. Chad Gable is happy and wants him to hit Sami Zayn harder. Otis forces Sami Zayn with a club and hits a big splash. Chad Gable shouts again. So Otis hits a second big splash. Chad Gable demands a third, but Otis doesn't listen. Chad Gable gets in the ring and yells at Otis about not listening. Sami Zayn catches Otis with a haluva kick from out of nowhere for the win. The winner by pinfall, your WWE Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn. This was a squash match. Chad Gable immediately attacks Sami Zayn and punches away at him. Matching the Pre and Akira Tozawa get in the ring to check on Otis, but Chad Gable kicks them out of the ring. Chad Gable tells Otis to get up. Chad Gable holds Sami Zayn up and tells Otis to hit him. Otis backs up with balls his fists, but he won't strike Sami Zayn. Chad Gable throws Sami Zayn down and points at Otis before shoving him and slapping him in the face. Gable says, "You never listen to me." Chad Gable slapped him in the face a second time. Otis starts gyrate in anger before hitting Sami Zayn with an avalanche, followed by the World's Strongest Slam. Otis stands over the broken Intercontinental Championship at the champion as the crowd boos. Chad Gable stand alongside Otis, but Otis turns to angry face Master Gable. Gable covers away and sits in the corner, begging his number one guy off. Otis balls up his fist to hit Master Gable, but he couldn't bring himself to do it. Otis then charges out of the ring as Gable smirks at his luck. A little more of the same as they drag out the eventual turn of Otis on Chad Gable. Hashtag WWE Raw. Backstage segment: World Tag Team Champion The Miz is walking around and as Sonya Deville and Natalia, yeah, women's World Tag Team Champion. I'm sorry, not the women's. I'm sorry. World Tag Team Champions The Miz is walking around and asks Sonya Deville and Natalia if they're seeing R-Truth. They point in the direction he went. Miz shouts for R-Truth. R-Truth comes out of a room and says he was talking to a front fortune teller. Tonight they have a World Tag Team title match. They'll be facing the APA Farouk and Bradshaw. Miz says they can't face the APA. Miz says fortune tellers aren't real. Scarlett comes out. She's a fortune teller. R-Truth was talking to. She hand Miz a talent card, and she says ALP is looking forward to seeing them in the ring tonight. R-Truth taught saw ALP. R-Truth thought ALP was APA. She gave Miz a death talent card. R-Truth says it's written in the stars. They're going to die tonight. That backstage segment was funny with R-Truth. R-Truth is hilarious. I love R-Truth. He is just hilarious. In the ring, WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair head to the ring. They'll watch Alba Fire and Elsa Dawn battle Shannon Baszler and Zoe Stark's commercial break. Undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, will be live on NXT tomorrow night. Alright. Kelani Jordan became the first ever NXT Women's North American Champion in a ladder match last night at NXT Battleground Las Vegas. That was a good match last night. That's all I gotta say. Replay last week on Raw. Alba Fire and also done interrupted a WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match with Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill defeated against Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark on SmackDown. These three teams brought at Clash at the Castle, it will be a triple threat tag team for the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. And that's all I gotta say. But let me move on. Gorilla position. Kathy Kelly is in the gorilla position with Amsterdam Albert Frey. They'll be in a title match in their home country. Albert Frey says they to show everyone why they should have been in a match from the start. Amsterdam says they're going to take care of Shannon Baszler and Zoe Starks, who should have been embarrassed by the champion last week. If if not for them, they'll be the next WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill are seated at ringside to watch this match. So we get a tag team match: Shayna Baszler and Zoe Starks versus Albert Frey, and also Dawn. And this tag team match, this was terrible, terrible tag team match. Elsa Dawn drop kicked Shayna Baszler in the injured knee from battleground NXT battle. Last night's battle at NXT Battleground Las Vegas. Elsa Dawn attacked Zoe Starks. The legal competitor Everfire tagged in and attacked attacked Zoe Starks. Elsa Dawn tags back in, but Zoe Starks quickly clotheslines her down. Elsa Dawn hits a snap back suplex on Zoe Starks and tags Everfire in. Elsa it says Elsa Dawn his Zoe Starks with a backstabber and holds her up for Elvafire to hit the top rope. Rolling senton, Elvafire covers, but Shayna Baszler pulls her out of the ring. Shayna Baszler sends Elvafire into the steel steps and stomps the arm against it. Shayna Baszler applies an overhead race lock to Elvafire, but Elsa Dawn pulls the hair Alpha rolls Shayna Baszler up for a 2 count. Shayna Baszler hits a backbreaker before stumping the arm. Shayna Baszler pulls a knee pad down. Before Alpha kicks her. Shayna Baszler responds with a knee to the face, which hurts the injured knee. Shayna Baszler momentarily drops to a knee before getting up and locking Alfred in the Kafuta clutch for the victory. The winner of the match, Shayna Baszler and Zoe Starks. Shayna Baszler stares at the women's tag team champions as she holds the Kafuta clutch on her. Shayna Baszler won't release release so Zoe Starks pull her off. Totally pivotal outing uh for Albert Frey and Elsa Dawn from a short burst. They wouldn't made to look very good heading into the to a title match. Hashtag WWE Raw. This tag team match was terrible. Video package. Braun Breaker says he has to make an example because this is what happens when you don't put him in the King of the Ring tournament. As far as Ilya Dragunov, there's only one bad you know what in WWE. Braun Breaker makes his entrance. He'll face Ilya Dragunov next. Commercial break. WWE SummerSlam tickets are on sale. SummerSlam will be in the Cleveland Brown Stadium. Video package. Robert Griffin 3 wonders if Braun Breaker is the next big thing in wrestling. Alright, let's move on. So we get Braun Breaker versus Ilya Dragunov. And this match right here, this was a good match. Yeah, this was a good match. The bell rings and they exchange forearms before Breaker floors him with an uppercut. Breaker goes for a delayed vertical suplex, but Dragunov gets out and hits a step up in security. Dragunov chops Breaker's chest twice, infuriating the big man. Braun Breaker tackles him and punches away at him. Braun Breaker talks trash before lifting Dragunov, but Dragunov gets out and chops away at the chest and the leg. Dragunov chops Breaker down in the corner before booting him in the face. Dragunov continues to chop him and kicks him in the face. Dragunov hits the ropes and hits a face wash boot. Dragunov puts Braun Breaker in the corner and boosts him in the head. Dragunov hits the ropes, but Braun Breaker sidesteps him and drives him hard into the ropes. Face first, Dragunov has bounced off the mat hard and he falls out of the ring. So we go to commercial break. Back from the break, we see Braun Breaker applying a weird chin lock. There is a great camera angle of the camera coming down the ramp and down to ringside to see the action. W cameraman. That's all I gotta say. The camera then pans around the ring. Dragunov fights up and punches out. Braun Breaker shoves him into the ropes and hits a wild power slam for a near fall. Braun Breaker mounts Dragunov and lays in some vicious forearms to the head. Braun Breaker draws a knee in the back and applies another weird chin lock. Dragunov fights up and takes Braun Breaker down before hitting a big boot. Braun Breaker doesn't go down. Braun Breaker punches and knees him in the midsection before hitting the ropes. Dragunov cuts him off with a lariat. Braun Breaker doesn't go down. Dragunov tries to more times for the same result. Braun Breaker then drop kicks him down. Braun Breaker then sets him into the ropes. Dragunov rebounds with a consistent, con, constanding, not constanding, Constantine special. After taking a few moments to recover, Dragunov hits a running knee in the corner. Dragunov hits a scoop slam and comes off the second rope with a diving knee. Dragunov starts conducting a symphony and hits Braun Breaker with a German suplex. Dragunov powers him up and hits a second German suplex. Braun Breaker tries to fight him, but Dragunov manages to hit a third German suplex for a near fall. Dragunov sets up for a powerbomb, but Braun Breaker counters with a back body drop. Braun Breaker grabs him by the throat and presses him up, but Dragunov gets out and knees him in the face. Dragunov lifts Braun Breaker and hits a Death Valley driver into the turnbuckles. Dragunov takes a little time to recover before rolling to the corner and going to the top rope. Braun Breaker is hauled the way across the ring. Dragunov dives across the ring with a coast to coast missile drop kick. Something like Shane McMahon will do. Anyway, let me continue. Dragunov heads to the top rope and hits a diving senton bomb. 1-2 Braun Breaker kicks out. Dragunov is in disbelief. Dragunov gets to his feet and goes for a powerbomb, but Dragunov fights back. Dragunov hits the ropes, but Dragunov absolutely annihilates him with a Steiner with a Steiner line. Braun Breaker set up for a spirit and charge, but Dragunov knees him in the face. Dragunov follows up with a devastating H-bomb. The crowd chants, "This is awesome." Braun Breaker, barely conscious, rolls out of the ring to give himself. Dragunov moves Braun Breaker over the commentary table. Dragunov clears the commentary table and rolls into the ring to break the countout. Dragunov gets back on the table and goes for a suplex, but Braun Breaker blocks it. Braun Breaker then hits a front suplex and dives Dragunov down onto the edge of the table, ribs first. Braun Breaker rolls into the ring to break up the count. Braun Breaker lifts Dragunov and slams him ribs first onto the barricade. Braun Breaker picks him up and drives him hard into the lead ring. While Dragunov screams in pain. Braun Breaker rolls Dragunov into the ring and gets in. Dragunov greets him with some right hands. Braun Breaker hits the ropes and crushes him with a spear. Braun Breaker takes a moment to recover, and Dragunov rolls out of the ring to save himself. Braun Breaker gets out of the ring and viciously wipes him out with a spear on the floor. Braun Breaker gets in the ring and looks for a count out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dragunov pulls himself up. 7, 8, 9. Dragunov gets in the ring. Braun Breaker hits the ropes hard and annihilates Dragunov with a spear for the win. The winner of the match by pinfall, Braun Breaker. This was a good match. Braun Breaker is not satisfied with his win. Dragunov is written in pain at ringside and it is standing against the barricade. Braun Breaker goes to leave the ring to hit a spear, but Ricochet cuts him off with a big dive and clothesline. Ricochet drop kicks Braun Breaker over the barricade and challenges him, but Braun Breaker declines. All right, absolutely fantastic match with Braun Breaker and Ilya Dragunov. I thought they were giving Braun Breaker a rookie Brock Lesnar type build here, but a rookie Brock Lesnar would have never given that match to Dragunov. This was a great, and I this was great, and I love this direction they taking it. The hashtag WWE. That match was fantastic. Okay, the Judgment Day Clubhouse. World Heavyweight Champion Damian Priest is talking with the Judgment Day and Carlito in the clubhouse. Damian Priest says what happened in their match wasn't it? They had to fix it. Dirty Dominik Mysterio pulled the hotel car out of his pants. And it says Liv Morgan planted it from Finn Balor says they didn't need these distractions. Then Priest tells Finn Balor it said, yeah, it says tells Finn Balor, where was I? It says Finn, where was I? Well, I'm sorry. Let me start over. The Judgment Day Clubhouse World Heavyweight Champion Damian Priest is talking with the Judgment Day and Carlito in the clubhouse. Damian Priest says what happened in the match wasn't it. They have to fix it. Dirty Dominic Mysterio pulled the hotel car out of his pants and says Liv Morgan planted it. Van Balor says they didn't need these distractions. Damian Priest tells Dominic Mysterio to put his foot down on the Liv Morgan stuff. They still had to focus on the main event. They appear to be on the same page. Van Balor walks off. That's where I was at. But I'm glad I had to correct myself, even though I was lost. But I had to correct myself, and I got over it. That was a big W for me. You know what I'm saying? Big W. World Tag Team Champions Awesome Truth make their way to the ring. They defend the titles against the Artists of Pain next. Commercial break. Locker room. Drew McIntyre is pacing in the locker room when Sheamus walks in. Sheamus says they haven't seen eye to eye lately, but Drew McIntyre has a chance to get greatness. Drew McIntyre has the home field advantage. It's time to take it home. Drew McIntyre says it's time for Sheamus to remind everyone who he is. Sheamus better be there on Saturday because there be smashing back pins. Sheamus likes that. Sheamus will get what's coming to him. He's going to win Money in the Bank. Drew McIntyre likes it, except for the Money in the Bank thing. Thing, except thing since he'll be the World Heavyweight Champion. Drew McIntyre tells him to be a man and to give him a heads up in the cash in. Sheamus says when he does, they'll have banger after banger after banger. So we go to gorilla position. Captain Kelly is in the gorilla position with the Final Testament. She says this is a huge opportunity for them. This is a major step in carrying cross. Vision carrying cross. This is a big night. The Authors of Pain will take the tag titles home. When that happens, maybe Xavier Woods will come with them. Scarlett says they would never abandon Xavier Woods like Kobe Kingston did last week. Scarlett says you can't trust him. The final testament makes their entrance. So we get a World Tag Team Championship match. Awesome Truth, our Truth and the Miz and our Truth versus the Authors of Pain, Akam and Rezar, accompanied by the Final Testament, Karen Cross, Scarlett, and Paul Ellering. And this tag team championship match, this was a solid tag team match. This tag team match was solid. Replay last week on Raw. The Authors of Pain defeated the New Day after the Final Testament held Kobe Kingston back. Kobe Kingston didn't abandon Xavier Woods like Karen Cross just said. The Miz will start against Restart. The Miz kicks him back and ducks a clothesline before applying a side headlock. A count tags in and clotheslines Miz down. So we go to commercial break. We come back from the break to see Rezar whip the Miz to the corner and charge, but Miz sidesteps him and drives him through the turnbuckles into the ring post. Rezar quickly tags in Akam, but Miz hits an enziguri. R2 tags in and knocks Rezar off the apron. R2 hits Akam with a John Cena comeback, two shoulder tackles, and a back suplex powerbomb. Rezar runs in, but R2 pulls the top rope down and gets him out of the ring. The Miz tags in. Awesome Truth hits a double team bomb on Rezar and Scarlett and gets on the apron and distracts the referee. Miz and R2 goes after a double five knuckle shuffle on Rezar, but Karen Cross trips him. Kobe Kingston and Xavier Woods of the New Day run down and attack Karen Cross in the ring. R2 hits Akam with the World Tag Team titles, but he shakes it off. Akam angrily stares before he shakes it off. Akam angrily stares at R2. The Miz rolls Akam up for the win. Awesome Truth immediately escapes the ring. The winner by pinfall and still your World Tag Team Champion is Awesome Truth. The New Day dance and jubilation at the Final Testament failure. Just a match with Awesome Truth being AOP, who have been severely watering down so far. The Final Testament, their run on WWE Raw isn't going much better. They than it did on SmackDown. Disappointing. All right, let's move on. Backstage segment. Ricochet is helping a broken Ilya Dragunov in the trainer's room. Backstage, when Braun Breaker hits Dragunov with a spear from out of nowhere, Ricochet attacks Braun Breaker and punches him into the parking lot garage. Braun Breaker quickly shoves him into a trailer and drives him into an SUV. Braun Breaker punches away at Ricochet. Um, Braun Breaker scoops Ricochet up and lawn darts him into a WWE trailer. Ricochet takes a vicious flat back bump on the concrete. That was nasty. Ricochet was clearly has the win knocked out of him. A very less Braun rigorless Ricochet and climbs some steps before off the diving with a power slam onto the hood of a car and through a windshield. Wow. Okay. Wow, when an absolute brutal beating, Braun Breaker gave Ricochet the long dart reminder me of Kevin Nash doing that to Rey Mysterio back in WCW a million years ago. What a nasty bump on the concrete, then the slam through the real glass. Look to be Ricochet's standoff. Hashtag WWE Raw. Commercial break. Replay. Braun Breaker viciously beating down of Ricochet. Samantha Irvin watches the honor from ringside parking garage. EMTs are loading Ricochet into the ambulance. Samantha Irby is in tears as her fiance is loading in. Ricochet gives a thumbs up to let people know he's okay. Samantha Irvin gets in the ambulance with him, so Raw is down a ring announcer. Drew McIntyre makes his way to the ring. Pat McAfee is taking over the ring announcement duties. W. Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee says Drew McIntyre is is a big, handsome bastard from Scotland. McIntyre will battle Finn Balor next. If McIntyre wins, the Judgment Day is barred from ringside at WWE Clash at the Castle on Saturday. The way that the power came out of nowhere, Pat McAfee was like, "Jeez." Geez, that part was funny. But W. Pat McAfee for doing that ring announcer. W. Pat McAfee. All right, let me continue. Commercial break. Tomorrow night, undisputed WWE champion, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes will be on NXT. The commentators run down the card for Saturday's WWE Clash at the Castle. So we get the main event of the evening. Drew McIntyre versus Finn Balor. And this main event match was fine for what it was. This was a fine main event match. If Drew McIntyre wins, the Judgment Day will be banned from ringside at WWE Clash at the Castle. If Finn Balor wins, the Judgment Day can be at ringside. The bell rings and Finn Balor cautiously approaches Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre shoves him to the corner, but Finn Balor sidesteps him. Finn Balor knocks him and applies a side headlock. Drew McIntyre tries to whip him off, but Finn Balor keeps the headlock applied. Finn Balor takes him down, but Drew McIntyre soon fights up. Drew McIntyre whips him off and shoulder tackles him down. Drew McIntyre flexes his biceps. Finn Balor sidesteps and charges and goes for a tornado bulldog, but Drew McIntyre drops him on the apron. Drew McIntyre stares into Finn Balor's eyes and clotheslines him on the apron. Finn Balor falls to ringside. Drew McIntyre goes to ringside and chops Finn Balor. Drew McIntyre goes to lawn dart him into the ring post. Finn Balor slides off. Finn Balor slides Drew McIntyre onto the ring post a few times and puts him in the ring. Drew McIntyre holds his right arm in pain. Finn Balor wrenches the arm and attacks it. Drew McIntyre quickly kicks him and sends him out of the ring. Drew McIntyre goes to the apron, but Finn Balor sweeps the feet. Finn Balor stomps him from the apron and goes for the PK, but Drew McIntyre blocks it. Drew McIntyre sweeps the feet and pulls him to ringside. Drew McIntyre hits Finn Balor with a wild overhead belly to belly suplex over the commentary table into the barricade behind the commentators. That was brutal. That was a brutal spot right there by Finn Balor. Commercial break. We come back from the final break of the evening to see Finn Balor applying a weird chin lock. Weird chin lock. Drew McIntyre fights up and hits a jawbreaker to get out of it. Drew McIntyre holds his right arm in pain and chops the chest, which only further injures his arm. Drew McIntyre sends him into the ropes, but Finn Balor twists around him and hits a side leg sweep. Finn Balor goes for an armbar, but McIntyre fights it and elbows him off. Drew McIntyre stumbles to the corner, and Finn Balor greets him with some chops. Finn Balor wraps the injured arm around the top rope and yanks it on. Finn Balor chops him, but the infuriates Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre absorbs another chop and puts the brakes on a whip. Drew McIntyre catches him on a whip, but Finn Balor counters into a falling elbow drop for a 2 count. Finn Balor quickly applies an armbar. Drew McIntyre fights it and powers Finn Balor up for a sit-out powerbomb. Both men are down. Finn Balor gets to his feet, but Drew McIntyre clotheslines him. clothesline him down. Drew McIntyre hits a second clothesline, followed by an overhead belly to belly. Drew McIntyre hits a second belly to belly, ducks a clothesline, and hits a neck breaker. Drew McIntyre kicks up and shakes the ropes. The Ultimate Warrior. Drew McIntyre goes to the corner and counts down. Drew McIntyre charges for a Claymore kick, but Finn Balor counters with a sling blade. Drew McIntyre rolls out of the ring, so wipes him out with a somersault. Senton. Finn Balor gets him in the ring and hits a pair of woo drop kicks. Finn Balor goes to the top for the coup de grace, but Drew McIntyre cuts him off with a gospel kiss. Drew McIntyre connects with a superplex and rolls into the cover. 1-2. Finn Balor kicks out. Drew McIntyre gets to his feet and hits Finn Balor with a future shot DDT. Drew McIntyre goes to the corner before turning to the Asa, uh, as always to see World Heavyweight Champion Damian Priest walking down. Damian Priest gets on the apron and Drew McIntyre challenges him. Carlito gets on the apron to gets on the apron on the other side, so Drew McIntyre hits him with a glossal kiss. There is less than a minute remaining for Raw. Drew McIntyre brings JD McDonagh into the ring the hard way and hits a Claymore kick. Drew McIntyre sends JD McDonagh out of the ring, and Finn Balor rolls him up for a near fall. Finn Balor hits a sling blade followed by a bull drop kick. Drew McIntyre is in the drop zone. Drew McIntyre avoids a coup de grace and hits the Claymore for the win. The winner by pinfall, Drew McIntyre. All right, this match. This was a fun. This was a fun, fine main event match for what it was. Okay, McIntyre smiles at at a sneering Damian Priest. The Judgment Day will be banned from ringside at WWE Clash at the Castle. Damian Priest gets in the ring and holds the World Heavyweight Championship up in front of Drew McIntyre as the show comes to an end. Good main event. This was a good main event match. Good, a good match with Drew McIntyre and Finn Balor, as has been the case last few weeks. It went down to the wire. I thought they were going to cut the feed before the finish, but they rushed and somehow made it just in time. Looking forward to Saturday. Hashtag WWE Raw. Overall, this was a really solid edition of WWE of hashtag WWE Raw. Some really good action, particularly Braun Breaker versus Dragunov, and a brutal send off for Ricochet, who is desperate departing the company. Uh, immediately, immediately good build to hashtag WWE Clash at the Castle. I'm excited to watch, and WWE Raw goes off the air. All right, let me give my honest opinion. Now, Monday Night Raw was a good show, and I have to give it a 7.1 out of 10 just for a fair rating. Now that thumbnail looks realistic, does it? But anyway, if you guys enjoy my WWE Raw review and highlights, please give this video a big fat thumbs up. Comment down below what are your thoughts on WWE Raw. What are your thoughts on Monday Night? What did you guys think of Monday Night Raw? Because it was a good show, and I give it a 7.1 out of 10, just to be fair. But like I said, I cannot wait for Rhea Ripley to come back, man, just to deal with Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio. You see the thumbnail, you see the title of the thumbnail, right? That thumbnail looks realistic, does it? But anyway, I'm about to get up out of here, and I will see you guys tomorrow for my WWE NXT review and highlights. This your boy, Boy Snack Shine TV. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. Mwah. Bang. Too sweet. Gang. And I will make a YouTube short video. Yeah. I will make a YouTube short video next. And that's all I have to say. But I'm finna get up out of here, and I'm finna show you guys 100% full proof that I'm gonna have an upcoming world premiere of my WWE Raw review highlights at 4 o'clock for Standard Eastern Time. And I will show you guys full proof when I make a YouTube short video. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. Mwah. Bang. Too sweet. Gang.